The dog, with memories of its past life, has turned through several lifetimes, just to return to its first owner.
You are really starting to freak me out, boss dog.
Yes, Ethan, that's right. I'm your boss dog. I'm Bailey.
Boss dog? Are you the boss dog? Bailey?
This series of actions finally made Ethan understand that the dog was his old friend Bailey. He called out Bailey's name again and again, lost in the joy of their reunion. It turned out that Bailey had been Ethan's first dog, the one who had grown up with him. He even helped Ethan find his true love. Bailey played a part in bringing them together, but a dog's life is too short. Before Ethan had finished school, Bailey passed away. But what no one expected was that Bailey would be reincarnated. This time, he became a police dog. Bailey and his new owner made the perfect team at work, but their relationship wasn't as close as it had been with Ethan. However, Bailey's excellent performance changed his owner's attitude toward him. But one day, when Bailey and his owner were on duty again, Bailey saw his owner being attacked by criminals. Without hesitation, he rushed out. Together, they subdued the criminals, but Bailey fell in a pool of blood. Though this life wasn't easy, Bailey had fulfilled his mission. Soon, the familiar warm light descended again, and Bailey was born anew. This time, he became a corgi, bought by a girl named Maya. She was an introverted girl, but with Bailey by her side, she found her one true love. As 3 children were born, Bailey became their playmate. As the children grew up under Bailey's companionship, Bailey grew old. His fur slowly faded, and his movements grew slower. He could clearly feel that his life was coming to an end. In the end, surrounded by Maya's family, he finished his life in this world. Then, when he opened his eyes again, Bailey was awake once more. Having gone through many lifetimes, Bailey was no longer confused. He just wasn't sure why he kept being reincarnated, what mission he hadn't yet completed. But this time, it was different. He became a stray dog. He started wandering the streets, but as he watched other dogs playing happily with their owners in the park, he suddenly felt a wave of sadness. Then, he smelled a familiar scent. It was the scent of his first owner, Ethan. He crossed through traffic, walked through forests, and finally arrived at that familiar farm. He rushed towards the familiar house, eager to see his old owner. Even though time had changed Ethan's appearance, his unique scent never changed. But after going through 4 lifetimes, Ethan no longer recognized the dog in front of him as Bailey. Still, the kind-hearted Ethan took him in. But Bailey still wanted to tell Ethan that he was Bailey. So he searched for the deflated football. Then, he kept urging Ethan. Suddenly, Ethan seemed to remember something. He threw the ball with all his might. Bailey, without fail, caught it steadily. This was their special move, just between Ethan and Bailey. Ethan, unable to believe it, shouted out Bailey's name. Bailey happily responded to his owner. At that moment, Ethan realized that the dog was indeed Bailey. His childhood companion had truly returned to his side. Bailey had reincarnated 4 times, all just to come back to Ethan. His purpose in life was to make Ethan happy, to walk through life with him, giving everything he had. Maybe death could separate them, but love and longing never fade.